Welcome. Today I'm going to teach you about standard form. Standard form is basically a number that is expressed in the form of at least a times 10 to the n, where this number a can be any number between 1 and 10, and n is any integer. Integers are a negative or a positive number. Alright, so here I have done two for you just to give you a little explanation before we go into the practical. We have 0.52 to write in standard form over here. What you have to do is to put the point after the first whole number here, which we have already done. 5.2 multiplied by 10. Now what you're going to do here now is, this is the new number that you have written down. You're going to go back to the original number. So you're going to say, what do you do to go back to the original number? Because this is the original number that was given. So the point is here, and you go one place to the left to get back to the original number. So because you go one place, that's where the indices 1 is here, and because you have to go to the left, it becomes a negative. Look, this is another one, 892 to be written in standard form. You put the point after the first number, which is 8.92. Now you're going to say, now, what do I need? Which direction I need to go to get back to the original number, and how many times? So this is the original number, 892. The point is 0, so you say 1, 2. So I go 2 places to the right. That's why the 2 is here, and because you go to the right, it's going to be positive. So we're going to do some more example to show you so it becomes a part of you. Alright, before I do any more example, I'm going to explain this further to you so you have a better understanding. This is saying 0.52, right? This is saying 5.2 times 10 to the negative 1. I'm going to work out this to show you that it's going to be equal to that. What this is saying is 5.2 multiplied by 10 to the negative 1. This can be rewritten as 1 over 10 to the 1. Anything raised to the 1 power is the number, right? So 5.2 multiplied by 1 over 10. So what this is saying is that 5.2 divided by 10. Because then you'll have to say 5 times 1 times 1. 5.1 times 1 is 5.1, and 1 times 10 is 10. So what this is saying is 5.2 divided by 10. When you're dividing by powers of 10, you just move the decimal place, the amount of 0 in the powers of 10 to the left. So 1 0 here, so you just bring it over there, so your new answer is going to be 0.52. It's the original number. So that's all it says when you see something like this. So it's just a different way of writing it, but if you work out this, you're going to get the same thing. Here's the second one. Okay, let's work out this. So we have 892 written in standard format, which is 8.92 times 10 to the 2. How come this one is positive and the other one was negative? Alright, now see, we put the point after the first number. Then you say which direction you're going to go back to your original number. So your original number is 892, which is here. So the point is here. Which direction you go to get back to 192? 1, 2. So you go 2 places and to the right. Okay, that's why we have 10 to the 2. So let's work out this anyway. What this is saying is that 8.92 multiplied by 10 squared means 10 times 10. So 10 times 10. So 10 times 10 means 100. Multiplied by 100. Right? So when I multiply by 10 or powers of 10, you just bring the decimal place, if it's a decimal number, to the right the amount of 0 that is in that number. If you are dividing, move it to the left the amount of 0 that is in that number. If it's a whole number, then you just add some zeros to the end when you're multiplying by powers of 10. Okay, so we have 8.92 multiplied by 100. 1, 2. So the answer is going to be 892. I just worked this out to show you that it's going to be equal. So just a different way of writing this. So you get about 892. Alright, so here we have a number to be written in standard format. The first step is to put the point after the first number, first digit, right, which is 2 right here. So we're going to rewrite it as equal to 2.514. And you put the multiply by 10 because that's not going to change. The multiplication by 10 is a standard. That's not going to change. What is going to change, is just the indices format here. So always write, after you put the number after the first number from between 1 and 10, then you multiply by 10. Let it stay like that now. Then we're going to see now, okay, this is the original number. And my number that I'm written in standard form is this 2.514. Which direction I need to go in order for me to get back to the original number, and how many times. Remember, if you're going to go to the right, this is going to be a positive. If you're going to go to the left to get back to the original number, then this number is going to be a negative, and the amount of time. So you're here now, 2.514. So remember, every whole number, there's a point at the end, whether it is written there or not. There's always a point at the end, but it's just not written there. Okay, every whole number has a point at the end. Yes, every whole number has a point at the end. So this 2.514, now we're going to carry it back to the original number. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. So what I'm doing is just skipping each digits. So 1, 2, 3. So the point is here. So we have 3. Now, did we go to the right or did we go to the left to get back to the original number? So the number is here. We are going to. So this is the right. Right is that way, and left is that way. So we went to the right to get back to the original number. So if we had gone to the left to get back to the original number, then this would be negative. But since we have to go to the right to get back to the original number, this number is going to be positive. Here is another one. So we have 0.0024 to be written in standard form. As the first step, put the point after the first number between 1 and 10, which is 2. So you're going to be 2.4. Then you multiply by 10. Yeah, leave it as that now, and then you find out now what you're going to do. So this is the original number. This is the number here in standard form. So the point is here. Which direction you need to go to get back to the original number, and how many times you have to go that way. So the point is here. You can even use this number for a better understanding if you might get confused. So the point is here, because you're written it right here. So you say 1, 2, 3. So you move the point 3 places to go back to the original number, and you go to the left. So 3, and because you go to the left, it's going to be negative. Here's another number to be written in standard form. The first step to do is put the point after the first number between 1 and 10, which is 9. So you're going to have 9.25. Then you multiply by 10. That never changed, so you let it stay like that now. Then you're going to say, okay, this is the number that I put in standard form. What direction I need to go to get back the original number, and by how many times. So the point is here when you move it to standard form. So okay, so the point is here. So direction I need to go to get back to the original number. How many time I need to move, how many places I move. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So I move 4 places and to the right. So you put the 4. Once you go to the right, that is positive. Do you get that? So right, put the point after the first whole number between 1 and 10, which is 9. Now this is the number they're going to put in standard form. So to get back, how do you get back to the original number, which is this? And which direction? If you go to the right, it's going to be a positive. If you go to the left, it's going to be negative. And how many times? So we have 9.25. So the point is here in this new number. So you need to get to the 92,500. Which direction? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times. And because you go to the right, it's going to be positive. Here's a few examples for you to do. Let's pause the video, try to do them on your own, and then we are going to work them out together when you're back. So I'm going to start from, this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So the first thing to do, put the point after the first whole number. First natural number, first number between 1 and 10, which is 4. So you're going to rewrite it as 4.8. Multiply by 10, that is standard. And what you need to do now is to say, okay, this is a new number. What do I need to do to get back to the original number? So you put the point here in the new number. So you need to go 1, 2, 3. Basically do like this. 1, 2, 3. So you go 3 places, put the 3 right here. And which direction you go? You go to the left, right? So because you go to the left, it's gonna be negative. So 0.048 standard form is going to be 4.8 times 10 to the 3. Now we have 7,000, second one, to standard form. First thing you do, put the point at the end of after the first number between 1 and 10, which is 7. So you start from the left, the first number from the left, coming this way. So it's going to be 7 multiplied by 10, right? Let it stay like that. Then you're going to say, no, the point is here. Reason why I didn't put point Z, just because you don't normally put a point after a number that doesn't have another digit. So it would have been like 7.0. We don't normally put, because this is insignificant here. This is insignificant. So you don't need to put 7.0 if there's not another digit such as 1, 2, 3, or 4 after the point. So that's why we just write 7. So the point is here though, which is here. You need to go back to the original number. So which direction you go and how many times? So 1, 2, 3. So you go 3 places, and did you go to the right or to the left? Remember the point is here, so you go 1, 2, 3. So you go 3 places to the right. So because it's to the right, this is positive. And once you have a positive number, you don't need to put a plus in front of it to show that it's positive. So we have 653 to be written in standard form. What's the first procedure? Put the point after first number. Started from the left, the first number. So it's going to be 6.53. Then you multiply by 10. Let it stay like that. Then we're going to say, now this is the new number. You put the point right here, right? So which direction I need to go and how many times to get to the original number. So this is the original number, 6.653. So you're going to say, okay, the point is here in the new number. So I'm going to say, I go 1, 2. So I go 2 places and to the right to get my original number. So I put the 2 up here. And because it's to the right, it's a positive. So it's going to stay as that. Okay, so here I have a big number, 7,600,000 to be written in standard form. The first procedure is to put the point after the first number between 1 and 10, which is 7.6, right? Then we multiply by 10. Then we're going to say, no, this is the number that we have, the new number. So the point is going to be right here. This point. So the new number, the point is going to be here, which is here. So you're going to say now which direction I need to go and by how many times, how many places I need to go in order to get the original number. So you're going to say, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you go 6 places and you go to the right. So you put the 6 right here. And because it's to the right, the indice is going to be positive. So here we have 368.25 to be written in standard form. The first step you're going to do, put the point at the end of the first number between 1 and 10, which is 3. So you're going to have the new number is going to be 3.6825 multiplied by 10. So this is the new number. So you have moved the point here. So which direction I need to go now to get back to this original number, and which direction? So the point is here in the new number. You move the point here in the new number. So to get back to this original number, I'm going to say, okay, 1, 2. So I move 2 places and to the right. So that's your answer. So because it's to the right, it's positive. So 0.65 to be written in standard form. I'm going to put the point after the first number. It's going to be equal to 6.5 multiplied by 10. That's a standard. So now you have moved the point to here. So which direction you're going to go to get back to your original number and how many times? So the point is here now, which you have moved it here. So which direction you're going to go to get back to this original number and how many times? So you say 1. See? So it is 1. But because you have to move to the left to get back to your original number, indices is going to be minus or negative. So we have 0.8 written in standard form. It's going to be equal to 8 multiplied by 10. Okay, now so the point has moved to the front of the number. So which direction you're going to go and by how many times to get back to the original number. So the point is here now. Based on the new number that you have written, the point is here. So you move one direction and you went to the left. So because it is 1, you put the 1 there. And because you went to the left, it's going to be minus. Okay, now, so the first step is to put the point after the first number between 1 and 10, which is 4. You're going to say 4.12, you multiply by 10. So the point has moved from here to here. So the point is now here. So you're going to say now which direction I need to go and how many times to get back to the original number, because this is the original number. So the point is here now, so you say, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically what I did, I jump each number. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I move 4 places, and because I went to the left to get back to the original number, it's going to be negative. So 625, written in standard form. Put the point after the first number between 1 and 10, which is 6. So 6.25 multiply by 10. Let it stay like that for now. Then you say, okay, so you move the point. The point is normally here in a whole number that doesn't have any point. The point is normally here. So now you move it to here. So the point is now here based on the new number that you have written. So you're going to say, oh, which direction I got to move? I'm going to move to get to the original number, and by how many times. So the point is now here. So you go like this, 1, 2. You move 2 places and to the right. So because it's 2 places, you put the 2 right there. And because it's to the right, it's positive. Here's the last one. So we have 2612.514 to be written in standard form. First step to do is to move the point, put after the first number between 1 and 10, which is this number. It's going to be 2.612514 multiply by 10. Okay, so this is the new number that we have written in standard form. So the point is going to be right here. So you're going to say now which direction I need to go to get back to this original point right here, and which direction. So the point is here now based on this number. So the point is here now. So you're going to say, okay, 1, 2, 3. So I move 3 places and I move to the right. So because it's to the right, it's going to be positive. So that's it. Thanks again for watching. So if there's any questions, please ask. Please like, share, and subscribe for more videos like these.